Okay, I want you to picture the highest, most rugged mountains on the entire planet. We're talking about a world of just freezing winds, deep, deep snow, and treacherous ice. I mean, surviving here, it seems completely impossible. But you know, there's one animal that doesn't just survive, it absolutely thrives. This is the story of how it conquers the cold.
So that's the real question, isn't it? When you're faced with one of the harshest winters on Earth, a landscape that feels like it was designed to freeze you, bury you, and starve you, how in the world do you fight back and actually win? Well, the answer is a total masterclass in survival. All right, let's meet our champion, the Markhor, which also happens to be the national animal of Pakistan. And its main opponent? A brutal, high-altitude winter in the mountains of Asia. And believe me, this isn't just a chilly season. This is a full-on battle for its life.
I mean, the challenges it faces are just relentless. We're talking about bone-chilling temperatures that can suck the life out of pretty much any creature. The snowfall is so heavy it can bury the entire landscape, and along with it, every last scrap of food. The ground itself turns into this dangerous maze of slippery, icy rock. And oh yeah, to top it all off, the predators? They're still out there, and they're hungry.
So, how does the Markhor even start to deal with all this? Well, it comes prepared. It's got its own built-in, custom-designed survival gear. Let's break down the incredible physical tools it has right at its disposal.
So the very first line of defense is its thermal coat. In winter, the Markhor grows this incredibly dense, thick layer of long hair that acts as just perfect insulation. It's like wearing the ultimate winter jacket, you know? It traps all its body heat in and creates this powerful barrier against that biting, freezing air.
And what about moving around on this treacherous terrain? Well, the Markhor's hooves are basically nature's all-terrain climbing gear. They're wide, they're sharp, and they have this sort of rubbery texture that gives them an unbelievable grip. This is what lets them navigate these super steep, icy cliffs with total confidence, whether they're looking for food or, escaping from danger. But look, having the right gear is really only half the battle. The Markhor also uses this really intelligent strategy, a game plan that it follows every single year to outsmart the winter, building on its already incredible physical gifts.
And the plan is just brilliant in how simple it is. You see, when the heavy snow starts to fall way up in the highest peaks, the Markhor doesn't try to tough it out. Nope, it moves. It begins this great descent, migrating all the way down to lower, much more forgiving slopes.
Now, this strategy is absolutely crucial, and here's why. Up high, the snow is super deep, burying all the plants, and the footing is just dangerously slick. But down on the lower slopes, there's way less snow, which means food is easier to get to, and the ground is so much safer to walk on. It's a simple move, really, but it changes everything for their survival. Of course, even at these lower altitudes, food isn't just lying around waiting for them. The Markhor has to work for it. It uses those powerful hooves to literally dig through the snow, uncovering hidden grasses, leaves, and moss. And when things get really tough, its resourcefulness just kicks in. It'll even eat tree bark and twigs just to get by. But beyond its own individual skills, the Markhor understands this fundamental rule of survival, one that we humans have known for thousands of years. There is always safety in numbers. And this is so crucial, they don't face the winter alone. By sticking together in herds, they basically create a kind of neighborhood watch system. More eyes and ears mean they can spot predators way earlier, they can protect one another, and they share knowledge of the safest paths to take through the snow. And make no mistake, that threat is very real. Predators like snow leopards, wolves, and lynx are always a danger. The Markhor's ultimate defense is to use its home field advantage. It retreats to those incredibly steep, rocky cliffs where its amazing hooves give it an escape route that those predators just can't follow.
So, when you put it all together, the physical equipment and the brilliant game plan, what you have isn't just a survivor. No, you have a true master of the mountain.
This isn't an animal that just gets lucky year after year. It is perfectly, just beautifully adapted to its environment. Every single challenge we talked about, the wind, the ice, the snow, the lack of food, the Markhor has a specific, evolved answer for every single one.
And this level of mastery wasn't developed overnight. We're talking about thousands of years. The Markhor has been honing these skills and traits for thousands of years, thriving in these epic mountain ranges like the Hindu Kush, the Himalayas, and the Karakoram.
It's just an incredible story of survival against all odds. And it leaves us with one last thought. When we face our own challenges,
What can this master of the mountains, with its amazing blend of preparation, strategy, and community, teach all of us about the nature of true resilience?